Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Spideyco64, and welcome back, everybody, to yet another NASCAR 164 scale diecast review. And here for today's 164 scale diecast review, we're going to be here today, folks, to have a look at and review here today at Ross Chastain's #1 Moose Fraternity 2025 Chevrolet Camaro that he ran last year in the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series season. And of course, obviously, if you're watching this video, then you might know a few couple of things. And that is first and foremost here, this was one of the two diecasts that I got at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway just this past weekend. And I think as of the time I'm going to be recording this video, I just came back from the damn track. Yeah, 3-hour drive from Las Vegas back here to my region in California. So that was really nice though. But yeah, so I did get this, and then this Connor Zilic Dover race win. Which, by the way, this will not get its own standard, its own separate review. This is going to be talked about in another video that, yeah, you'll see here in, I don't know. I don't know when you will see that video. But anyways, though, let's not waste any more time, and let's just get into the diecast itself. So I know first and foremost that this was going to be one of the few diecasts that I was going to be picking up over there. Now, originally, I was going to get the Busch Light Apple car. I was going to get that one. However, though, the reason why I decided to, really skip out on that one was really kind of because, but for those who really kind of don't know, I got this little display going on in my, in my room that shows all the diecasts I have in box. And one thing, though, that I think is kind of neat, would be pretty neat to have here, would be to have, the drivers that I support, or the drivers that I, that I liked and all that good stuff. It'd be cool to have all in each of them in different sponsors and all that good stuff. So I figured that, you know what, it'd be pretty cool to get the Moose car. And plus, I haven't really gotten the Moose car in a while. And actually, funny enough, the last NASCAR Cup race I'd been to, I did get the Moose car. And that was the Talladega race one back in 2022. So yeah, I guess, hey, things never change, I guess you can say, and all that good stuff. But anyways, though, taking a close look, though, at the car itself here, I really got to say, though, that I really, really love this paint scheme. I mean, I don't know what it is, man. I mean, the Moose Fraternity car is, at this point, this is like one of Ross's most iconic schemes. Like, this is the scheme that you think of Chastain in. And it's funny because there is that Moose Fraternity only are sponsoring Chastain for only 4 races this year. And even last year, they only did like a handful as well, which is kind of a bit of a shame, but I kind of know why. And it's because, Busch Light that is Chastain's full-time sponsor. But let's really kind of be honest here. This Moose paint scheme really put Chastain on the map when he did the Hell Melon ride and all that good stuff. Now, this paint scheme is a little bit different compared to that, Hell Melon scheme. And I think if I can, and if I really can, I'm going to try to reach for it. So here is, the previous scheme. And you can see how very similar they look to each other. But the top one right here is more in a pretty matted red, but this one is this red is more faded, I guess I should say. More faded. This one down here is more a bit of a darker red. But, I mean, it still gets the same idea across. I mean, when you see this Moose scheme, you immediately think the Hell Melon. So, just want to go ahead and just kind of compare that. So, we'll put away this car in that case over there and all that good stuff. So yeah. But yeah, man, I mean, you cannot literally beat out this paint scheme, dude. This is the quintessential Ross Chastain scheme. And also, fun fact also too here, and that is yeah, and this is something that so funny enough, what happened here was that as soon as I bought this car, and as soon what happened was that, yeah, funny story. I, of course, obviously, when I bought this car and the Zillich car, we went to go ahead and, put that stuff away in the vehicle, in our vehicle and all that good stuff. And then there's this guy outside of the track selling garage passes. Fortunately enough, though, I was able to get one of those garage passes and all that good stuff, and was fortunate enough to take a picture with Ross Chastain himself. Now, hindsight being 2020, I could have brought this car and he could have signed it right there. But whatever. If that were to actually happen, I could not have taken this car out of the box. I couldn't take it out of the box. So I guess either way, it kind of worked out. I don't know. Either way, I still got a picture with Chastain, so that was really cool to really see, though, as well. A couple of things I do want to go ahead and mention here just before we do get into the sponsors and whatnot have you. You can see a lot of crinkling right here with this, at this part here. That's really, yeah, that's kind of noticeable, and that does irk me a bit. Oh, man, that really does irk me. And there was one other part that kind of looked weird. What was it? There's another part of the car that looked kind of strange. Yeah, you can see more wrinkles where the B pillar is, and then also more where, yeah, where the name rail is. So I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. But with that really kind of being said, though, let's not just waste some more time, and let's just get down to the sponsors here. So on the windshield banner, it just says Chevrolet and Chastain. On the hood, it says Moose Fraternity, beamoose.org. You got, of course, obviously the Chevrolet Camaro front end, number 1, Sunoco. Trackhouse, Sunoco. You got Goodyear right there. Got the Goodyear Eagle rims with the gunmetal gray rims. NASCAR Cup Series, number 1 with that chrome-plated number. You got the Moose right there, beamoose.org, Jockey, Kubota. Now, there would be a Busch Light logo down there, but if I gotta imagine, this car, I think they were probably maybe wanting to put this in an authentic wave, but as far as I'm concerned, this is not going to be in an authentic wave. Plus, we're done with 2025, plus also too, so I doubt that. But would have been nice to have the Busch Beer logo, and maybe that might be something that I have to do maybe later on. But anyways, it says Ross Chastain up there, Chevrolet, Simeon's, Acceptance Insurance, Wendy's. They were his main sponsor in the Xfinity Series last year, but not this year. Got Moose Chastain, Moose Fraternity. That's a little bit crooked, but I don't mind it. Moose Fraternity, Chevrolet, Quaker ZL1. Got number 1 with an air bubble back there. So there you go. And this is on the plastic chassis, so no metal chassis and all that good stuff. So in conclusion, after taking a look at this diecast, my overall thoughts on this car. Hey, this was a paint scheme that I really kind of think is, I kind of sort of a little bit underrated a little bit. I mean, nothing, again, like I said before, can beat the Moose scheme. Like, nothing really can beat this classic Moose scheme. It's kind of sort of weird how I never wanted to kind of get this one. But I did get it because, because I really love this more updated look for the Moose scheme. And I do hope that they stick around with this one for many years to come. I would just rather prefer this becomes just the primary Moose scheme forever. As long as Moose is with Chastain or whatever maybe team goes to Chastain, that this is just the main paint scheme. So yeah, so there you go, guys. That is going to do it for this video review. Now, like I said before, there are a couple reviews coming out here very soon. I do got the Chase Briscoe Pocono win coming in, and then I also, and then after that, we'll see what other diecast reviews comes out and all that good stuff. And oh, by the way, the Zillich one, like I said, that will be part of the next Xfinity batch review, because this particular race one is not really all that exciting, literally, and it's because I took it out of the box just to kind of get a good look, and yeah, it's not really all that exciting. And he didn't even do that good in the Carolina Carports car this last weekend in the one. So, yippee. But anyways, though, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch all of you in the next video.